Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching episode 2 of Arcane. What'd you think of the first episode?
I really liked it. I feel like the animation is beautiful.
Yeah.
And the story has so far been really interesting.
Right. I mean, we don't really know a ton, but we got introduced to a handful of characters.
Yeah, so I feel like, we're seeing that there's kind of like a wealthier side of this world, and then like an underground side.
Right.
We have two orphans who probably, I'm assuming, are the main two characters.
Yeah.
Vi and
Powder,
yeah.
And Powder's the younger one, a little hesitant to fight, a little scared.
Yeah.
And I think their kind of father figure is Vander. I think it's Vander,
okay.
And they caused quite an issue in the first episode, and someone needs to pay for it. So I'm interested to see how that kind of goes down.
Yeah, clearly Vander has an agreement with someone up top.
Yeah.
So someone's gonna have to pay for what happened.
Yeah, and we have this little element of these blue little balls, and we have some weird scientist guy with some potion type thing that turned a rat into an absolute killing machine.
Yeah.
And they talked about the test subject, so I don't know who's volunteering. It might be the kid that kind of fucked up the whole fight scene, but I don't know.
Yeah. So there's some really bad people in this.
Yeah.
So I feel like the evil villain portion is gonna be like a lot.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I feel like it's equal portions beautiful and equal portions dark in terms of the story. And I think it's something really unique for us to watch, especially on the channel. Plus, at least I have somewhat of a history with League of Legends, even though I don't think it really came into play very much in the first episode. So I don't know if it will going throughout the series.
Yeah. And I have no knowledge of League of Legends, but I'm enjoying it still.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on our Instagrams, Twitch, or Twitter, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the episode.
You really went to the Undercity to get these?
Is this the same apartment that they robbed?
Careful.
I would say so from all that stuff.
Oh.
Oh, so is this the moment before?
Yeah, right before he tried to get in. Ooh. That knocked him back.
Yeah.
Jason?
Oh. Man, all these kids are losing their parents. Jeez.
Whoa.
Oh man, he's taking them out of there.
That was crazy.
It's a much nicer place.
So that seemed like it was kind of dead now, right?
That little crystal type thing? Yeah. Oh, brought her back.
How?
Yeah, it's got a different color to it and everything. So it seems like Jace, either got those blue things from this guy, or maybe spent his life like
making them
or searching for them or something.
I mean, from these credits, we have so many people that we're still gonna meet.
Yeah.
I didn't do this.
There's a lot of restricted items here.
Be careful with that, please.
Could have said that earlier. I'm assistant to the Dean of the Academy. Sent me here to ensure that anything dangerous is removed.
Man, he's gonna lose the rest of his stuff.
According to my list, includes you.
What?
Oh, he got screwed.
Well, he's got one. Wonder why that's like a crystal-y shape and the other ones are balls.
Maybe you have to shape it into that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Imprisonment. What a curious principle. Scientist, ready to forge a new vector of experimentation.
Interesting prison food.
Professor Heimerdinger, I believe I've discovered something truly incredible. A way to harness magic through science.
No. Science cannot control it. I am now 307 years old.
Jeez.
Admit your work was dangerous, but speak nothing of magic. I theorize you'll get away with slap on the wrist.
That was some good advice.
Yeah.
Because he can still know everything that's going to happen without telling people about it.
Right. Oh, some intense training.
Enforcers never come down here, so this is as good a place as any.
Dang, Powder.
Maybe just don't take powder next time.
Man.
Okay, so she has a perfect shot.
Just afraid of fighting still.
Get back.
Uh-oh.
Give me a name.
Hey guys, you should see this.
Holy crap.
Oh, shit.
Search them.
Oh, no.
You think she has it on her?
Got nothing.
Probably. Oh, she does. Oh, shit. That one worked.
Stop!
Oh.
Well, they all had each other's backs.
Yeah. Jeez, they're everywhere.
Over here!
Oh. Oh, man. Oh, crap.
You need to hide those crystals.
Oh, shit. I didn't see them grab Powder. I thought she kicked the ladder with Powder on it.
Powder.
You're the richest person in Piltover.
Yet I remain the poorest Medada.
His name is Jace of House Talus.
Heimerdinger favors him?
As far as I can tell.
This one.
That's a child's toy.
Good.
Okay.
He nearly blew up our daughter.
Jace had nothing to do with that.
Caitlin's right.
Oh.
Let's teach him what it means to mess with us!
Man, they're gonna have a full-scale war.
We crossed that bridge once before.
They're just protecting your kids.
I'll do the same for any one of you. This will blow over. Do I look afraid?
No, you look weak.
Oh, holy crap.
Jeez, even Powder wants to fight.
So why aren't we?
It's like, what do you know?
Spill it, Echo.
Vander's gotta deal with the enforcers.
I mean, you figured Echo was gonna talk.
For your birthday, Counselor.
Ah, Mel.
It's built only for the sharpest of minds.
For kids. Oh, look at her.
The details are like
yeah.
crazy.
Man, they make it scary in here.
You are accused of illegal experimentation.
What I did endangered people. It was reckless, and for that I'm sorry.
I can speak for his character.
That's good.
Can't make a prototype without breaking a few wrenches.
So you're saying your study was meaningless?
It was revolutionary.
Ooh, she's pushing it.
Yeah.
If we condone this, what's next?
Has more important.
Why is the Academy?
I like how that guy's too stupid to open it.
I was trying to create magic.
That got their attention.
He's like, damn it.
We're the champions of discovery. Why fear it?
Jace, enough.
Jace.
You don't understand what's at stake. That's a burden that only I here carry.
Man, what did he go through?
I've seen this power in the wrong hands. Lays waste to civilization.
I mean, that makes sense. If
Yeah.
you create it, then anybody could get it.
Piltover was founded to escape the warmongering of mages.
She must be banished from Piltover.
Please let me speak. As a mother, I have a voice that matters deeply.
Oh, like her fingers from the frost.
His entire life, he's chased an impossible dream. Please let him come home.
Expelled from the academy and remanded to the care of his parents.
Still a pretty harsh punishment. Oh, okay.
You may take your son home.
Heimdinger just doesn't want him to keep doing that research.
Yeah.
First time I've been invited to the lanes. It better be worth my time.
Carry your chin so high you fail to see the opportunity below. I'm about to make your day.
Did he take that stuff himself? That stuff was like all over the floor and walls.
I had to say something,
Magic saved your life.
but it won't save yours now.
If my own family won't help me, I'll find someone who will.
I feel like she helped you quite a bit.
But he's just so pissed that
Yeah.
he can't see that.
Could these stones really invoke Magic?
Oh, they took all his research.
You stabilize it?
Me? Come tomorrow morning, his research will be safely disposed of. Lock up.
Ugh, he's not gonna lock up.
No. He was smiling when Jace was kind of speaking.
Up there, on the surface.
Jeez.
No one even knows they exist.
They're monsters.
There's a monster inside all of us.
What?
Sorry, kid.
Power. It comes to those who will do anything.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's just gonna willingly take it? Well, not so willingly, but... I hope they have a plan to, like, contain him. That was pretty intense.
Yeah, and the two of them are just down there with him?
Yeah, what happens if he goes crazy and kills him?
Your name's no good now. My dad says you're a misfit.
So why are you out here?
I'm a misfit too, I suppose.
Come inside, Caitlin. Now.
Yeah, she did not like that whole magic talk.
No.
This mention of magic has the people afraid.
Don't you think we've pushed them hard enough?
Turn the Undercity upside down if you have to.
Man, they're going all out. I'm
And
sure...
this is gonna piss off the underground people.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure it's about the magic talk. If Jace wouldn't have talked about the magic, they probably wouldn't have been so aggressive in the Undercity.
Search the place. I'll take the strongest shit you got.
Okay. Oh, what an alarm. Man, where are they?
All hiding?
I ran into an old friend of yours. You weren't always the peacekeeper, were you?
Oh, man.
It'd be a shame if I had to put them on again. Cast irons, it's hard to clean.
Uh-oh.
Holy crap. Oh, hold on, Powder.
Dude, hurry up.
Leave. Jeez.
A small man in a little hole the world forgot to bury. And I'm gonna bury the lot of you.
That might have changed Vander's opinion on what to do.
They almost saw Powder. What if they took her?
Never let that happen.
We need to fight back. I will.
Just a kid.
I grew up knowing I'm less than them. I want Powder to have more than that.
I led us across this bridge. If I hadn't, your parents would still be alive.
Oh, man.
Who are you willing to lose? Nobody wins in war, Vi. I'll figure it out.
There's a lot of him and her.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh, he took it off.
What are you doing?
Am I interrupting?
Jeez.
Another list with my name on it?
You signed your notes. Every page, I might add. Intrigued by what you said at the trial.
I saw with my own eyes what magic can do. No one believed me.
This guy did?
I was an outsider the moment I stepped foot in Piltover. I simply believed in myself. You're onto something.
Aw.
Yeah.
I don't even know your name.
It's Victor.
These are smoke bombs, and those two are full of nails.
Oh.
You know, Powder.
She got it.
What makes you different makes you strong. Always remember that.
Do you have any idea what you've done?
I was getting results.
Oh.
I'm a little nervous about what Vi was doing, given her...
It sounded like a goodbye type
Yeah.
of thing, yeah. But that note was from Vander, right?
It could, or was it from Vi? Like, did she grab it and send it or something?
Or was she the making the example of?
Right, yeah, maybe they'll make an example of Vi. I mean, clearly they're coming. Oh, crap, he just figured it out. Oh, no. All right, that was episode 2 of Arcane. What'd you think?
That was a good one.
That was really good.
The whole episode, there was just so much going on.
Yeah.
And I'm like totally invested in every character's individual story.
Yeah.
Jace, I really like his story.
Another incredibly sad story, almost. Magic stopped that from being extremely sad.
Yeah.
But yeah, a very great introduction to Jace. We were introduced to a few people. I won't say who, but definitely now I'm noticing a lot more champions that I'm familiar with. And I have an idea of who some of them might be. So that's kind of like a spoiler, I believe, if I'm correct. So I won't say anything to you, but it is interesting kind of going through this, at least knowing the names and stuff. So when they say a certain name or something like that, I'm like, oh, okay, I know what this person's kind of about to a certain degree. But yeah, we were introduced to a lot more characters this episode, yet I still feel like we know everything we need to know about them.
Yeah, I think they do such a good job of like introducing, giving you their story and everything that you need to know to move forward. You still obviously are very invested because there's a lot of questions, what's going to happen moving forward, but you're not really even confused. I'm super bad with names, but I feel like I'm picking up on everyone and remembering their story fairly well.
Yeah, it's still centered a lot around Vi and Powder and Vander.
Yeah.
So they kind of like ground everything else. But yeah, surprisingly, it's not confusing. And I feel like when you're early on in a show and you're just being thrown with a bunch of new information, especially you, who you've never even seen League of Legends pretty much.
Yeah, you keep talking about champions, but I don't know what that means.
Yeah, so good. So I won't say anything.
So I really like the story with Jace. I'm sad about what happened. Like, I'm sad that he's lost all of his research. I'm sad that he's lost his friendship with Caitlyn. He's out of the academy, which I'm guessing is maybe like a school.
I assume it's like the main school or something.
Yeah, and then he's just kind of like with his mom now, which obviously I'm glad that she's alive and that magic did save her, but I just feel like he was like on the brink of finding all of these things and discovering all of this stuff, and he's so smart. So it was just kind of a bummer that everything was just shot down, all kind of by accident, with Vi and Powder and the gang kind of breaking in.
And they didn't even know what they were stealing.
No.
So it really, really was an accident. But yeah, no, I really love Jace's introduction, and we kind of said it throughout the episode, the attention to detail and a lot of stuff, maybe even stuff that doesn't really matter overall to the story, yet it still has an impact or something. The thing that stuck out for me was how they kind of showed a little bit of Jace's mom's fingers kind of turning black as she was essentially freezing to death.
Yeah.
And then when we see her later on, she has like 2 metal fingers. It's not even in any dialogue or anything like that. It's just a visual aspect of storytelling.
Yeah, and then you know right away, obviously when she steps up, you're gonna assume that's his mom.
Yeah.
But that's like the confirmation that, oh, okay, like, there we go. We noticed that.
Right.
So just very clever. Like you said, the attention to detail is just incredible in the show. And the animation, every time there's kind of like a slow motion type of scene, I'm just like totally engulfed in like what we're watching. There was the scene where Jace and his mom get, I guess, like transported out of the snow.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Child Jace opens his eyes and there's just a butterfly and it's just like kind of flapping its wings a little and then it flies off, but like it looked like real. Like I don't know, the animation is just so good and so beautiful.
Oh yeah, no, I mean every single scene I'm like, damn, that's really pretty. Like you said, that whole transportation or teleportation or whatever with Jace, when Jace was walking down like for his trial and like the windows were closing and all the shadows were like closing around him.
Yeah.
And then he's just like single lit up. When like the 4 kids are in like that arcade bar type of thing and it's like neon colors and everything for the shooting range, and the one guy gets thrown through the window in slow-mo. Like, it's very impressive. And the show is also very stressful and suspenseful. I mean, we had that whole chase scene where we knew Powder had those blue things on her and it was like, fuck, what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Thankfully they were able to kind of run away, and then we had another situation with them where they were hiding and Powder is almost falling from the ceiling.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm very interested. I feel like my hope would be that Vi will somehow meet Jace. And if Jace at all talks about anything, like she'll bring up like the little blue balls and we'll know that not all of his work has been either destroyed or whatever. Obviously he has that other guy, Victor. So I think Victor's gonna help in that all of his research isn't destroyed because he is very interested. And I really liked that moment. I like that friendship that's already forming. I feel like Victor has like such a respect for Jace and his work that I think that's gonna blossom into something really cool.
Yeah, I mean, clearly he was very interested in what Jace was doing.
Yeah.
And we have Heimerdinger, who, you know, has firsthand experience of how devastating magic can be.
Yeah.
So understandably, he's like, fuck no.
Yeah.
So it's really interesting. I mean, we have people who are clearly interested, people who have experience of how it's super devastating, people who have an experience of how it saves everything. So I don't know how it's going to play out in this whole universe, but I think that's going to be a big driving point going forward.
Yeah. And then we have a huge cliffhanger at the end. Like as soon as Vi gave Powder that bunny, it felt like a goodbye.
Yeah. I forgot, she said something to Powder too when she like touched her face, and after, I forgot exactly what she said.
She said it basically like, what makes you different is your like biggest strength or makes you special or something like that. Like
it was definitely something like she was like leaving like a lasting message, and she got the little bunny for her, and it was just like, crap, you got the little notification. I mean, I think that shift happened when Vander took Vi to the bridge, where the whole season started, essentially. And that was interesting to me, too. I thought it was a revolt or something that happened in the city, and they kind of got chased out or whatever, and now they're living kind of like in squalor outside or underneath the city or whatever. But Vander talked about how he led his people over the bridge. So they were already in this terrible situation and then tried to attack like the pretty place, Piltover, I guess. So I don't know, for whatever reason, in my head, I just automatically assumed that was kind of reversed.
Yeah.
And to find out that Vander was the leader, I thought it was just Vander was someone who was trying to get across the bridge and grab them as he was going, not that he has always been the leader and that it was his decision to go fight and attack, and that led to their parents being killed.
Yeah, and so many other deaths.
So I think that whole talk to Vi realized that she can't just do an all-out war, or else a lot of people are going to get hurt. So she's giving herself up.
Yeah, because if she turns herself in, they're going to stop coming down, which hopefully will stop any potential war, because people are getting pissed down there. The enforcers keep coming down.
Yeah, no, someone needs to do something. What I'm interested on is that cliffhanger. We don't know. It sounds like it's the enforcers coming through the door.
But is it Vander?
But is it Vander?
Yeah.
And we had a little shot of his like metal boxing gloves, pretty much. I feel like that is a situation where Vander would fight. I think it clicked that Vi was giving herself up. I don't think he's going to be okay with that. I think he's going to be like, okay, they're coming for someone. It's either going to be Vi or it's going to be me.
Yeah.
Or I'm killing all of them.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, that was a crazy cliffhanger. So I'm like ready to get into the next episode, which we don't have time to watch right now. I'm loving this series so far.
Yeah, no, it's excellent. I'm blown away by the animation. I'm blown away by the story. I'm loving every second of it too.
Yeah.
So if you'd like to see the full length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.